What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Sky Jordxn on the Voloco channel. Today, we're doing something a little bit different than you would expect. I'm doing an interview with the CEO of Voloco, Patrick himself. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure, I'm Patrick Flanagan, the CEO of Voloco. But beyond like the management role, my responsibilities include writing the audio code and designing the presets that people use in Voloco. And I have to say that's probably my favorite part of the job.
So, if you don't mind telling me, could you tell me why was Voloco created?
Sure. So about 10 or 12 years ago, I started a music project in which I built robots that played drums. These were like physical drum machines with solenoids and motors that played percussion instruments. That project was called Jordxn, and I wanted to add like synthesizers as well as processed vocals to the sound of that band. And so it just seemed like really electronic, heavily vocoded sound was like the most appropriate for the aesthetic of that project. So I started working on my own voice processing software that originally ran kind of inside Max MSP as the Max external. And that was kind of like, that was the core technology that became Voloco. I decided to take that voice processor and sort of turn it into an app as an experiment, just to sort of like see what I could learn about app development. It wasn't really intended to be like a huge commercial project at that point. It was more like, I've got this thing, it does voice processing. Maybe other people would like to use it as well. So I turned it into an Android app and then kind of like ignored it for a few years. Later, I met some software developers while I was a normal software company. And we just started hacking on stuff evenings and weekends for fun. And one of the things we did was sort of revive this app and like polish it up a little bit, make it not crash all the time and put it on the stores. And it just took off.
Yeah, because I was doing YouTube videos, I started like 2 years ago, and I think a little bit over last year, people had started hitting me up. They was like, try Voloco, record a Voloco. I was like, what is Voloco? I never heard of it before. So the next question is it hard to create a real-time pitch correction algorithm?
It is. It's like audio software is this weird thing that's not, it's not taught in computer science programs. It's not really taught in like programming boot camps. It's a very sort of niche skill and kind of a dark art that not many people know. I think audio programming is a lot of fun. I'd encourage anyone who's interested in it to try it. It's not like there are tons of places where you can learn this stuff. It's mostly just various internet resources and learning by doing.
A lot of trial and error involved.
A lot of trial and error. There've been a lot of, I think one of the reasons that Voloco sounds good, in my opinion, is just, learning the hard way, like what you need to do to polish a signal. That's often, and operate in like a low latency environment. Often the signals we're getting from these microphones, like these phone microphones, are not very good. As you know, like the signals come in, it's pretty dirty. There's a high noise floor. The EQ, the balance is often pretty bad. And people, use them in a variety of distances from the mouth. Like someone might be holding a phone over here. Someone might be holding it right here, or same thing with the headset mic. So we have to adapt to a variety of conditions, and just learning how to do that has been a process of trial and error.
Yeah, because I see a lot of people, I get a lot of songs when people send songs in, and they'll be like, I recorded this on the Voloco app. Sometimes it might sound weird because it's like I can tell they recorded with the phone like super far away or they recorded with it too close. But like one of the best features that I like about it is when you import the beat, it automatically finds the key.
Yeah.
And that's
been really helpful to people.
Yeah, that's a real big step because that avoids people having to actually learn the scales and the relatives to the scales and stuff like that. So that's real good.
One of the things that we did with that recently was allow, so when producers upload beats, they just tell us what the key is, and then that's what the app will use. If they don't do that, or if someone loads a beat that they have like from their Google Drive or whatever, then we'll just do an analysis like on the phone to sort of try to guess what it is. And it's right most of the time. I'm not saying it's perfect, but it usually gets it right. And that's very helpful for people sounding key.
Yeah, I know. Every time I've used it, it's worked out because I just upload beats, because I get them. The producers usually put the key and the tempo and stuff on there, and it just automatically goes. So everything's been good. Would Voloco ever turn into a DAW that you could actually mix and kind of like get like a polished, finished song?
Yeah, I think the short answer is yes. I'm not interested in building a desktop app right now, but the mobile app this is in development right now. It's going to become more DAW-like if you want to use it in that way. I think one of the things that people like about the app is that they can make something quickly and it's not intimidating to people who don't have studio experience. Like you can get in there and like record a funny audio message that you send to your friends or whatever, right? We want to preserve that, but at the same time, we are working on more DAW-like features so that you can pause recording, like go back and punch in and re-record parts, as well as do multi-track recording, so you can have multiple voices with different effects on them at the same time.
Yeah, that sounds cool. Like, cause like once you say that, I think of it being like, cause y'all got a premium version now. Like, wouldn't it be like me thinking like it would be like better to have like the regular version just for like the stuff that you just talked about, and then you have like a premium version for people that want to use it to like recording. You can see something like that in the future.
Usually you want to have everything in one app because like having a separate pro app or something like that, it creates a lot of friction for people who want to like move from one to the other. But we're paying a lot of attention to keeping the UI as like simple and easy to use and intuitive, so that when you want to just do something quick, you can still do that and get it out and send it to your friends or post it or whatever you want to do.
What role do you think Voloco plays for the creators that use the app? Because I know it's a wide range of people that use it for different reasons. I would say I know a lot of people use it for TikTok videos and other things like that. But like, what do you see the most?
Well, I think I love the variety of uses that, it ranges from, people who are trying to like record like final versions of their music that they're going to put out somewhere. We especially see that from people who maybe don't have access to, because they live in countries where, a desktop computer or a laptop is really expensive and that's out of reach for them, or, professional microphones are out of reach. And so Voloco is like the most powerful tool that they have access to, and they're going to be trying to record their music on it. I think that's fantastic. We're very interested in serving that kind of user. And there's another kind of serious musician user who I think is an interesting case. This is someone who, maybe does have access to a studio. They're working on an album, but, it's expensive to go in, either in terms of money or time. So for them, Voloco is a really good way to like make drafts of their songs and just sort of get a sense of how it's going to sound in the studio, so they can work on their lyrics, work on their flow for a particular track. And so it's more like it's like a rehearsal or sort of like draft making tool for them. I think that's an important case we care about. And then, people just do silly stuff, like auto-tune their cat or pitch correct their cat. Sorry, Antares, pitch correct their cat. That's hilarious. That's really fun for us. And like the TikTok storytelling thing, I don't know where that trend came from, but I think it's hilarious that people just decided that, I'm going to tell a funny story about something that happened to me, but I'm going to do it with my voice harmonized. And like that became a thing. I love that.
Yeah, because I just see like the app has a lot of potential because it reaches like a wide base of people, because like anybody could use it. Even the fact that y'all added the feature to where you can go back and add effects to videos is crazy.
I want to see more people do that or use those features, because I think what we added recently is incredibly powerful, but it's like a fairly new kind of thing. And so we haven't really seen like the full potential of that realized. because people just, I don't know. What I'm talking about specifically is like the vocal extraction and like the vocal separation from backing tracks, even within videos, because that allows you to, you know, if you've got a music video on your phone because you ripped it from wherever, or you just have it for whatever reason, you can extract the vocal from the audio, process that, remix it, and then remix the video. And all of a sudden you have, you know, a music video with processed vocals that weren't in the original. And I think it's often hilarious.
Like,
and
it'll probably take a minute. It'll probably take a minute for somebody to actually catch on to see the full potential. Because I feel like once somebody sees the full potential, they'll probably get it and go crazy with it.
I hope so. I hope somebody watching this like says, "Oh wow, I've got an idea for that," and I'm pretty try some.
Last question I have for you is: do you like the market space that Voloco has?
Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting market space because we've got people making, it's like, we've got people doing a variety of things with it, right? And so it's not, I think that there's a lot of our users are making hip hop, but that's not the only genre that they're making. And a lot of people are doing things that aren't really even like music per se, right? And so it's sometimes a little bit hard to define, like what are the boundaries of our market. But I think that that's okay. We're building these tools that allow people to do some really creative things with audio, and you know, and kind of leaving it and seeing like, okay, what does that mean? Like, we're going to give you this capability, and it's up to our users to figure out what that means. And I think that's really exciting. Because
I don't really see y'all having any competition in the space that y'all have. For real, like I don't see it, because like I've seen like a lot of different other apps, but it's like this one is just different, you know what I'm saying? So it's just different because it's like, it's not a full DAW, but so many people use it over the other ones that are like full DAWs, you know? So because it's like I'm getting more and more people coming to my channel every day from my Voloco videos that I've done, and they just keep asking me like, what app is it? I'm like, it's Voloco. Like it's a Voloco app. Like
that's great to hear. Wow, that's really exciting.
And look, it's one more question though. Like a lot of people keep asking me about. They want to know about the actual plugin. Like they keep asking me about the actual plugin.
Oh man, yeah. Okay, so you hear a lot of demand for that.
Yeah, I get that all the time.
It's tough. Like that was kind of an experiment to see how much work it would be involved in developing an actual plugin. It's a fair amount of work, and we're kind of, I'm the only audio developer here at the company, and so to really move forward with that, I think we would need to bring someone else on, because I'm getting pulled in a lot of different directions right now. But this information is interesting. You know, that kind of feedback is what motivates us to make business decisions about, all right, we're going to spend some money on hiring someone or getting a dedicated resource to work on that.
Yeah, because I get that a lot. Because it get that a lot. Like a lot. That's one for sure.
There's another version of the plugin that's not publicly available, but it's the one that I use to design the presets, and it's got like 1,000 controls, because there are a lot of parameters in
that's crazy.
In these presets. There's a lot of things you can adjust. I would love to see what people can do with that if they can make their own presets. That would be. You should send it to me. Let me try it out. Okay. I'll do it for sure. I was thinking like we might just build that capability into the mobile app. It would be a lot on an iPhone, but maybe on a tablet. You know, where you've got the screen real estate for all those sliders and knobs. It would work. I don't know.
That's good though. That sounds good though. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure like it'll probably be people in the comment section asking about the plugin and everything for sure.
All right, I'm taking in all that information. All right.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure like if you ever get a chance and just go look at my videos with Voloco and look at the comment section, everybody's asking about that
Where's
thing.
The plugin? Where's the real plugin?
Like I even did a video asking like if they could because I know the plugin's still in beta, I was like, if you could talk to the developers and tell them ideas about what you want from the plugin, like a lot of people gave some good feedback and ideas about like the plugin and stuff like that as well.
I would love to know from your viewers, this is a little bit of market research, but like, would you pay for a professional version of the plugin that lets you design your own presets?
I already know they would. I already know they would.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like I know they would. And the crazy thing about it is like if I do a video making presets and showing how to make the presets, they're gonna go instantly to it.
Huh, okay.
For sure. Damn, but that's, yeah, we can talk about that later. Because I know people they'll go crazy over that because that'll be something that don't exist, you know?
That's true. I mean, you can do things. I guess I don't want to give away the secrets.
Yeah, you don't have to give away the secrets.
We'll do that on another video, okay?
Okay.
I can't wait to brag about like all the stuff you can do to sound.
All right, appreciate it. But thank you for your time. It was good talking to you, and I hope the viewers out there enjoyed this content right here, so we know a little bit more about Voloco. I know a little bit more, and this is the man behind the app right here. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much, Sky.
All right, so look, everybody, make sure you like, subscribe to the Voloco channel, and leave a comment in the comment section below.